Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain sectors of Indian economy. Please subscribe my channel so that whenever I post a new video, you can see that. People in any economy are doing different activities. Everybody is doing some activity, different type of activities. All the activities we can divide in two parts: economic activities and non-economic activities. What are the economic activities? Whichever activities are done to earn money. जो लोग भी पैसा कमाने के लिए एक्टिविटीज करते हैं उनको कहा जाता है इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज. एंड नॉन इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज which are not done for the money. Some social work, some NGO who are not doing the work to earn money. Those are called non-economic activities. For example, take my case. If I am teaching in a school and getting salary for that, that is my economic activity. And if I am teaching to my own children at home, for that I'm not getting any pay. That is called non-economic activity. All the economic activities are very important for an economy. Why economic activities are important? Because they contribute towards GDP of the economy. What is GDP? Gross Domestic Product. It is final product. The value of the products and services produced in a year in an economy is called GDP. So, today I will discuss about economic activities. Some are producing goods, some are producing services. Way to understand these economic activities is classify them in sectors, because we can understand more whether they are producing goods, they are producing services. We can divide them in sectors. There are three sectors in our economy. The one is primary sector, second is secondary sector, and third is tertiary sector. First of all, primary sector. Under this sector, activities are undertaken by directly using natural resources. They directly use the natural resource and do the activities. For example, agriculture. Secondly, dairy, milk. It is a natural product. Then these activities, mining, these all come under primary activities. It is also called agriculture and allied sector. Second is secondary sector. It is also called manufacturing sector. Why? Products of primary sector, they are converted into new products through manufacturing. That comes under secondary sector. Manufacturing can be done anywhere. कहीं भी हो सकती है. जो रॉ मटेरियल एग्रीकल्चर से मिलता है उस रॉ मटेरियल को मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कर न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स में, जिनको हम यूज कर सकते हैं, कन्वर्ट किया जाता है. दैट ऑल कम्स अंडर सेकेंडरी सेक्टर. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग the product is changed from primary sector, which we have received as a raw material, to finished goods which we can use. It is also called industrial sector. For example, cotton grown in a field. प्लांट्स पे कॉटन लगती है. उस कॉटन को स्पिन करके थ्रेड में चेंज किया जाता है. Then weave करके with the help of machine, spinning and all that, उसको कपड़ा बनाया जाता है. Converted into the cloth. Then dye की जाता है, printed किया जाता है and this comes under the textile industry. So the raw material they are getting from the primary sector, and then manufacturing and finished product is cloth. Now the third sector is tertiary sector. It is different from primary and secondary sector because first and second they both produce goods, but this sector produce only services. So it is also called service sector. It helps the primary and secondary sector to reach their products at various stages. For example, banking, insurance, transport, communication, storage, doctors, engineers, lawyers, what they all are giving? Services, not a finished product. They all come under tertiary sector. Once the goods are produced in primary sector, they have to be taken to the manufacturing sector, and from manufacturing sector, finished product has to reach to the customer, to the consumer. So all these things has to be done by the service sector, tertiary sector. So it is also a very, very important sector. So I have explained the three sectors of our Indian economy: primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. Now, what is the trend of employment in these sectors? Where people are employed more? So from the beginning, we know that agriculture is very important sector in our economy, and more than 50% people, more and more people are employed in agriculture sector, means the primary sector. But now the trend is changing. People are getting educated. So what they do is they come from the rural areas to the urban areas. They get involved more in manufacturing and service sector. Now the secondary sector is growing. In any developing economy, service sector as well as manufacturing sector grows. In our country also, many new industries, many new agricultural products, agricultural machines are used. So what happens is, less labor is required in the agriculture, more people get out of the agriculture and they come towards the manufacturing sector. So more people are employed in manufacturing sector. But nowadays, more employment opportunities, more people are involved in the service sector, in the tertiary sector, because tertiary sector is increasing more and more. The reasons being are that less burden on primary sector now, less people and more people towards manufacturing and tertiary sector, because people are getting educated. Secondly, technological advancement means agriculture, more machines are used and people are going towards the manufacturing and tertiary sector. More industries are developing, more and more factories, industries, more and more advancement and development in tertiary sector due to advancement in technology, advancement in communication. And once more production is done in the primary and secondary sector, tertiary sector will develop more, because it is the helping hand of primary as well as secondary sector. All these three sectors are interlinked. Why? Agriculture or the primary sector, when they produce more, they need more machines, more better fertilizers, more pesticides, which are manufactured in secondary sector. So that will develop because secondary sector is producing better products for the agriculture sector. And when these two sectors develop, what will happen is the tertiary sector will be needed more because of the services, banking services, insurance, transport, storage, reaching the products to the market. These all things help the tertiary sector to get more important and more develop in our country. Now I will talk about how tertiary sector is becoming more important. There are reasons behind that. The first one is government has improved many services. They have increased many more services which are under the control of government. As we are developing more hospitals, schools, transport, banks, insurance company, all are the basic services which are improving, and that results in growth and importance of tertiary sector. The second is growth in primary and secondary sector. As our primary and secondary sector is improving, they are manufacturing more products, the tertiary sector automatically will grow because these services has to be provided to them. Rise in income level of the people. This is the another factor which is responsible for the increasing importance of tertiary sector. When the economy grows, the income of the people increase, our living standard increase. हमें ज़्यादा चीज़ों की ज़रूरत होती है. पहले गाड़ियाँ कितने लोगों के पास होती थी, अब everyone has. So what happens is more services to be needed, more manufacturing sector improve. तो उससे क्या है, हमें ज़्यादा बैंकिंग की ज़रूरत है, इंश्योरेंस की ज़रूरत है. तो इससे क्या होगा, टर्शरी सेक्टर ज़्यादा ग्रो करेगा. Fourth is growth in technology and communication. This plays a very important role in the growing of tertiary sector because information communication technology has become so important and essential. The production of these services has been rising rapidly. For example, mobiles, internet, apps on mobile such as Facebook. You are listening and watching this video because of all this advancement, and this advancement has resulted in the growing importance of tertiary sector. The remaining part of sectors of Indian economy I will explain in next video. Thank you and have a nice day.